What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Uh, what is the topic all about? Your skills are valuable, but your English is hiding them. So, pretty much similar to the previous title, to the title of the previous video. The previous video was about what? How English stops you from showing your true potential. English stops you from showing you your true potential. And now today's topic is your skills are valuable, but your English is hiding them. Definitely. I think not much of a different thing is there to say, other than what I shared in the previous video. See, we all have got skills, and it feels very bad that we have got skills, but somehow one thing stops everything for us, from getting the opportunities or the right opportunities or the better opportunities, if one thing only becomes the barrier. And that is probably not the most important thing, because of course the most important thing is always the skills. There is no doubt about it. Skills are more important, but just because of one skill, all other core skills, I would say, get hidden, or they are not seen, or they are not appreciated. So, then it feels so bad. I can really understand this. So the only skill that makes us stay behind the scenes, or when other of our core skills are not appreciated, are not even seen, are not even considered, is English. English is that skill because of which other skills are overlooked, and they are not even considered, and we are not taken seriously, we are not respected, and we don't get the opportunities and whatnot. If we don't get the opportunities of good jobs, better education, better promotion, moving to abroad, or any damn thing, so it feels, definitely it feels so bad, it feels so left out. And we can't achieve bigger dreams, because we want better jobs, better business, moving to abroad and stuff, just to get the better opportunities, because better opportunities generally means more money. If we have got more money, we can live more comfortably, we can even live luxurious life, we can give a very good life, a very happy and relaxed and comfortable life to our loved ones, to our family members, right? So that is the scenario with English today, that English has become a kind of barrier. But one good thing is that we can definitely work on it, we can at least improve it, we can at least improve it up to a level where we can get opportunities, where at least our other core skills are not overlooked, where we'll be taken more seriously, where we'll be respected more, and where we'll be given more opportunities. If not all, but at least more opportunities for sure. So why our English skill is not letting us achieve those dreams of ours, or achieve those opportunities of ours? Why English has become such an issue? Because we are not able to speak in English properly, we are not able to communicate in English properly. If, let's say, we have to communicate with someone who can only speak English or understands English only, so then it becomes a barrier, then it becomes a problem if we can't speak English, right? Because English is a medium of communication at that particular moment, or in that particular scenario. And if we can't speak English, if I cannot speak English, you can speak English, so we cannot communicate. If I can speak English, you cannot speak English, then of course, then also we cannot communicate. So then it becomes a communication barrier, then the communication breaks. And not, it just doesn't break, it was not even there in the first place, right? So see, the thing is, as I repeat in all of my videos, is if our English is not good, or if how so many people think that their English is not even there, they can't even speak English, so we just have to start doing something about it. If it is really important for us to start speaking in English, so we will have to work on it. One good thing is that if we work on it, if we practice, and if we do bit of hard work and with bit of consistency for some amount of time, the good thing is that we can improve it, we can get better at this language, just like any other thing. There is a quote, wherever energy flows, uh, thing grows, or something like that. I don't remember it exactly. Basically what I'm trying to say is that our brain is such, if we focus on something with dedication, that things starts to feel easier to us. We start to understand, we start to learn it. So things feel, not just feel, they kind of get easier for us, right? We can learn any damn thing. That is something that I'm trying to say, and that's a very good thing, fortunately. And same goes for this English thing also. If we really want to become an English speaker, good thing is that we can become an English speaker if we work in the right direction, if we do the right practice, and if we do it consistently, then we can definitely become an English speaker. So what do we have to do? There are so many misconceptions related to English among people. Many people think, my grammar should be perfect, or my grammar should be very good, only then I can start speaking English. Many people think my vocabulary should be very good, then only I can speak good English. uh, Many people think, you know they feel so hesitant, even before speaking English or while speaking English. They feel like, what if I get stuck while speaking? Many people think, what would people think, when I would make mistakes, or when I would speak English? How will people react when I'll speak English? Right, I've written down some reasons. uh, right. uh, Reading or listening, what is more important in order to become an English speaker? What should I do? Should I read, or should I listen to English in order to become an English speaker? All these are the major problems, the major conflicts that we have in our mind. And all these are, I won't say valid questions. I mean, the questions definitely exist. These are the problems that exist in our minds, but the answers to all these problems, fortunately, are the answers which will make you feel so relaxed. Let me go one by one. Is grammar required to speak in English? No. Grammar is not required to speak English language or any language. Grammar is not at all required. Let me give you an example. Your first language, the native language that you speak, did you learn any grammar before speaking this language? No. You didn't learn any grammar. You don't even know maybe 5 or 10% of grammar. Many people don't know maybe even 1% of grammar, or maybe not even 0.1% of grammar. Still, they speak fantastically. Still, they are speaking this language for not just years but decades, and they have been speaking it. They can speak it whenever they want, with whomsoever they want, and for however long they want. Right? No grammar is required, but grammar definitely enhances it. And if you really want to learn the language from absolute scratch, and if you really want to pace up your learning journey, then of course, grammar can definitely help, but grammar is not at all required. Let me go to the second question. Is good vocabulary important? See, if your vocabulary is good, then of course, English will sound better, and you may have to speak lesser with good vocabulary. But it's not that, good vocabulary only is required to speak in English. No, your vocabulary can be very average, pretty average, or pretty below average, or it might be even poor also. Still, you can be a fluent English speaker. So in order to speak English, vocabulary is not required. But again, if you know grammar, your English, or any language, your English, but of course we are talking about English here. So if you know grammar, your English will sound pretty good, pretty better. If you got a good vocabulary, then you can understand better and you can speak better, definitely. Let me go to the third problem. That is, what does a fluency actually mean? All right, so fluency actually mean, see, fluency is basically quantity. Grammar gives quality to your language, but fluency means quantity. If you can speak for minutes at a stretch, and if you can speak for hours at a stretch, if you can be a part of conversations for minutes and hours, you've got fluency in your language, and you will need fluency for that. Right? It's not that you cannot become a part of conversation. You can't speak for minutes or hours if you're not fluent at a language. And by fluency doesn't mean your grammar is good. Your grammar might be pathetic, but still you can be fluent at language, because fluency is all about quantity and not quality. Grammar gives quality, but fluency means quantity. If you can combine both, there's nothing like it. Your English will sound way better. But grammar, vocabulary, they both are not required. Right? Let me go to the next question. it's a problem that people hesitate how would people think and stuff like that. See, it's a genuine problem, and I also used to think the same. I sometimes, because I get to go very less frequently in any public event or anything where I have to address to some group of people, or anything where I have to speak uh, with a bunch of people. So it happens very less frequently, like maybe a couple of times a year. So I'm not that habitual of that. And so sometimes I feel a bit hesitant before speaking in English. Otherwise, I generally don't. Now, actually, you can say more or less I don't feel any sort of hesitance or hesitation. Hesitance is not the word. Right. So you just have to tell a couple of things to yourself, that okay, why am I feeling hesitant? See, my English is not that good right now. If you are at a beginner level, you just need to tell yourself that yes, my English is not that good. I'm working on it. I'm currently in the learning phase. I'm an absolute beginner. So my English is of course bound to be not so good. Forget about not so good. It would be pretty below average, pretty pathetic also. Right. So it's completely fine. I'm in the learning phase. A few months from now, or maybe a year from now, I will be absolutely changed person. But now my English is not that good. So you just have to realize, you must have that realization. You don't have to try to look perfect or very good, because you cannot. It's a limitation. Nobody can. Right. So just tell this one thing to yourself, that yes, my English is not good, but I just have to try. I just have to speak. If you really have to speak, if you don't have any other option, so the hesitation will go away. It might not go away completely, but it will significantly fade out from the scenario. Right. So understand this thing, that hesitation, what would people think? And see, let me tell you one thing very clearly. The people who are genuine, who are humble, who are truly grounded, they will never make fun of your language, or at least of you, right? Because they would know that okay, your language skills is not that good, and it's completely fine. Everybody is at a particular level or at a particular stage in their own journeys of various things, not just English, but of various things. So you're also at a particular spot of your journey, and it's completely fine. You are at least trying to speak in the language, even if you are making a lot of mistakes, that's completely fine. So they will always appreciate it. It's the people who themselves have not achieved anything significant or achieved by themselves, or the people who, how should I say this, the people who themselves have gone through the pain, and I don't know how should I say this. Maybe I can't describe those people. In the bottom line, or in a nutshell, I'm trying to say only one thing, that the good people will never mock you, will never make fun of you. If you are truly genuine and you are working on your thing, they will never make fun of you, right? And whoever is making fun of you, you shouldn't take them seriously. The only thing you should take seriously is that yes, I am in the learning phase. And not just that I'm in the learning phase or my language is not good. You don't have to stay with this thing. You have to say one more thing to yourself, is that yes, my language is not good, but I'm working on it, and I will continue to work on it till the time I get so good at it. Right. It's not that, oh yeah, my language is not good and you are just complacent with this fact. No, you don't have to be satisfied with this very thing. You just have to have a realization that okay, my language skill is not that good, it's completely fine, but I'm working on it, and I will continue to work on it consistently till the time I get very good at it. That's a very good approach. And just go ahead, speak whatever you want to speak. You will definitely make mistakes, words won't come to your head, your sentence structure will be absolutely broken, your entire English or entire speech, whatever you will say or speak, will be absolutely, it might not be understood by the other people as well. It's completely fine. Even if you can speak few words, even if you can speak a couple of sentences, you have tried and you are already ahead than those people who didn't even try to speak even a single word, or they didn't even try to come in front of a bunch of people. You are way ahead than at least those people. You have at least tried, you have at least said something, you have at least spoken some few, even if they are wrong words, even if they are not appropriate words, even if your sentence structure is not there, your sentence is absolutely have or they are not in place, it's completely fine. You're not good at language. If somebody doesn't know any language at all, or barely know a couple of words only, or a couple of sentences only, how can we expect them to speak that particular language? Nobody can speak. You have at least tried. Pat your shoulder. Understand this fact, right? But just continue to practice on this. And as I talk about the practicing that has what I feel has worked for me, and this is the general idea as well. Even science backs it up. You just have to listen to English as much as you can. Create an environment of English. Whatever you write for your own reference, just write that in English. Because while you write in English, you think as well in English. And because without thinking in English, you cannot write in English. It shouldn't be like you are copying from somewhere. It is, if something is written on your screen or somewhere else, and then you're copying it in a book. No, that's not writing. I'm talking about writing something from your own mind. It can be related to any damn thing. I don't care. You just have to write in English, and it should be spontaneous. It should directly come from your mind. I hope you understand me. Right. So write in English, create an environment. Whatever books you read, whatever content you read, read that in English only. Listen to English as much as you can. You can start from anywhere, between 10 to 15 minutes on a daily basis. 10 to 15 minutes is something that can be managed by most of the people, I assure you. Right. So watch English content for at least 10 to 15 minutes for the beginning purpose, and it should be done daily, consistently. Listen, right? So listen to English for at least 10 to 15 minutes each and every single day, and speak for at least 2 to 4 minutes every single day is what I suggest you guys, and I force you guys to do that. And it must be done consistently, then only you will see some significant results. Otherwise, if you do it today, and if you then you do it after 10 days or after 2 weeks or after a month, then it won't work. It must be done consistently on a daily basis. Even if you speak for 2 minutes, it should be done daily, right? And even if you watch English content for even 5 minutes or 10 minutes, but it should be done daily. It shouldn't be like, okay, I consumed English content for an hour today, and then I didn't do anything for the next 10 days. It won't work, right? Even if you are consuming for 5 minutes, it's completely fine, but it should be done daily. It should be consistent. I hope you know what I'm saying. Just a minute. Yep. Some disturbance happened. uh yeah, so I was basically talking about this practice thing. Just listen to English as much as you can to start with. At least 5 minutes, at least 5 minutes. I think ideally it should be at least 10 minutes, but 5 is the bare minimum, a word that is getting very popular nowadays, right? So at least try to go for 10 minutes of consumption, right? So you consume English, you listen to the English content, be it a movie or any of your choice, right? Any of your movie, any of your favorite movie or podcast, any interview of your favorite celebrity, or any damn thing, right? 10 to 15 minutes of consumption if you can do on a daily basis. And speak for at least 2 minutes, 2 minutes to start with. And ideally, in a matter of couple of weeks only, you should progress yourself to at least 5 minutes on a daily basis. Speak for at least 5 minutes. In the beginning you can start with 2 minutes. If you already can speak some English, then you should directly start with at least 5 minutes of daily speaking. And you will see, in a matter of a month or two, you will see a significant change in your spoken English. Trust me on that. This is actually how, or exactly how, I have tried to improve my spoken English, and it definitely pays. It has definitely paid me. It has definitely worked for me. And this is why, I'm suggesting this thing to you. And this is what the science and all the researches, and all the experts, language experts, and everybody suggests. Thank you so much. If you want to have a one-on-one conversation with me, I've shared the links in the description and in the pinned comment of this video. I want you to go through them, and you guys can connect with me for a one-on-one speaking practice. It will be a good thing for me as well. We'll get to know each other. And yeah, if you want to say anything else, you can leave that down into the comments. And I'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much. Bye.